What is bail? Bail is a thing that you pay or a document that you sign that allows you to remain free while your criminal case is ongoing. Although you are innocent until proven guilty under American law, in general, you do not have a right to remain free while the case is being prosecuted. This is why we have speedy trial rights and have a right to demand that a case be brought to trial quickly, because you could be held in confinement until your charges are resolved. In most cases, you have the opportunity to post bail or post bond. This is where you either A, put money down that the court holds on to until you're released, or B, sign a paper saying that you'll be responsible for a certain amount of fine, essentially, if you don't show up to a future hearing. To oversimplify things just a little bit, there are three basic types of bail. The biggest and scariest is what we call secured bail, and this is where you actually have to pay money to be free while the case is going on. If your secured bail is $100,000 and you can't pay that, you can get a bail bondsman to put it down for you, and you generally have to pay them some percentage of that money that you never get back. Whoever posts the bail with the court gets it back at the end of the case if the person's shown up, even if they're proven guilty at the end. You generally will get your bail back. Unsecured bail is the second type of bail, and that's where you just say, hey, if I don't show up, I end up having to pay a fine, okay? And generally it's a lower amount as well. So in most even second or third DUIs, you may have a $10,000 unsecured bail or a $20,000 unsecured bail. This means if you don't show up, they're going to fine you, and they will essentially shake your pockets until the change comes out. They will find ways generally to collect on that unsecured bail if you skip a hearing, don't show up for your sentencing, anything like that. The third is what we call ROR, or released on recognizance, and this is the simplest kind of bail. It's where a judge says, this is your first time offense, this is a minor offense, this isn't terribly serious, we're going to say that you're released on your own recognizance. You better show up. If you don't, you'll be in trouble. We may pursue you for something, but at this point, we're not setting a specific fine amount or making you put money down. So obviously, it's important to note this is up to the court, and the court will consult the prosecution and the police officer often on what the bail is set at. Sometimes people say, I don't want to do secured bail. Of course, no one does. And so that's where it's important to have an attorney who can come into your arraignment and argue for why your bail should remain either unsecured or a lower secured bail, depending on the severity of your charge.